Alright guys, welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. It's been a couple of weeks. Just before we got started here on stream, I was checking my journal to remind myself what the hell we were doing. And that's right, we're trying to get a relic. I don't remember why we're trying to do this. This guy over by the, what was his name? The monastery's, you know, guy who has all the supplies, quartermaster, whatever. Yeah, he was wanting us to bring a relic, and we found the place where it was down in the construction area near the thingy over here, you know, near the monastery edge. And curiously enough, there was nothing there. Or there was just something really crappy, and we have to apparently find better remains, and I couldn't figure it out over here in the few minutes that we had left in the last stream I did of this. And also, we got the job from the Tallenberg Lord, Sir Divish, who wants us to look into an accident at the monastery with the stone that they've been shipping from their quarry. We haven't started that yet, so we'll try and figure out this. I think I know what we need to do here. Get saintly remains. Oh wait, no, we figured it out. Hang on, I've just remembered. We figured it out. It was in the church, wasn't it? It was in a lockbox in the church, and it was up on a thing, and it was a... Yeah, I can't do that. I can't do that. Because the lockpicking was too hard, and I couldn't actually begin the lockpicking minigame until I level up my lockpicking. Right, I remember now. Maybe you should put the CPU temp on an OBS panel and call it an anomaly meter. It's fine. I've got it opened up on like next to OBS anyway, so it's in the same place. I have space on my screen to just plop the hardware monitor down because yes, we've been having hardware issues again. We've had more overheating, and I think I may have fixed it again temporarily, but I might need a new water cooler in the future. But we were going to talk to this dude. Because I kind of remember this charlatan dude, and maybe he can help us with the quest as well, I don't know.
I know you. I know you from somewhere.
Cured and fresh, from the woods or from the
Oh, you mean to put it on the overlay? Sorry.
Of course.
I thought you meant to put it on a panel on OBS where my controls are.
Made of bones. And I put a crown of thorns on your head.
What is this guy talking about? Tell me about that dream, though. Oh, actually, we're looking for... Oh, no. Do we want to tell... This guy's a con man. I know this guy from my past playthroughs. I don't remember all the... I know he's a con man, though. But we're trying to con somebody else as well, so it doesn't really matter, does it? But yeah, but putting it up on the actual overlay, just to get back to that point before we move on, I don't want to have too much stuff anymore on the screen during the gameplay. Like, I got rid of a lot of things. I got rid of like the goal bars. I got rid of like the little stream avatar things down there years ago that were running around at the bottom of the screen. People liked them, but also some people said they'd prefer not to have them. And you know, it depends on the game. And in a game like this, they would cover up the subtitles and, you know, make things more difficult. So yeah, I decided it was better to just get rid of it. You know, a lot of other stuff, like a lot of other on-screen things. All I've got is my alerts now that pop up and my webcam, and I want to kind of keep it that way. So I'm not really going to put it up. Well, I know it was a light-hearted joke, but just for other people, just so you know, that won't be a thing.
Our Lord's taste.
Anyway, tell me about the dream.
Tell me about this dream of yours.
That dream?
Yes,
Yes, that dream has come true. I dreamt that a young man would become my apprentice. My own pupil in the trade of miracles.
Uh-huh.
And that's supposed to be me?
Who else? What's your name, young man?
Henry.
Henry. A powerful name. So, Henry, are you ready to become my apprentice?
Oh my god, we're gonna have some fun here. Mm-hmm. You need to buy bread? Yeah, me too. We're down to like 3 slices. And I eat a lot of bread. Shy doesn't, but I do. So who are you?
First, tell me, who are you,
Meat,
and what do you
cured
do?
Me?
from the
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
Unworthy,
tastes
low,
delicious.
and
God, that
miserable.
woman in the background is so loud.
Scholar or merchant? Believer or heathen? I wander the world without hope.
Does the game need turning up, by the way, guys?
With only my wagon.
Or is it good?
Miracles
Fatty,
to those that need
marbled,
them.
meats of all
That's who I am.
kinds.
Without home or kin, I wander this world with my wagon, providing the miracles that people need. Ointments, relics, aromatic herbs, rare spices, talismans and amulets for luck. All these things I
Good
have.
men, good wives, come have a
See, the
look.
problem is, this woman at the other stall is shouting louder than he's talking, and it's really pissing me off. I just want to go, "Will you shut up, woman? I'm trying to talk to a man. He has ointments."
What exactly does it entail, becoming
If
your
your pot is
apprentice?
burnt down,
A
our
lot of
sausages
work
will
and
still
strenuous
taste
labor.
good.
Knowledge
If your
of
husband is
medicine,
murdered, our
theology,
sausages
and
will
white
still
magic.
come
You
and
have to
get
study the
them.
great works of the ancients and devote your time to understanding your fellow men, listening to them, and learn to read their souls.
Sounds demanding.
That's a pretty challenging.
Seems fine? Okay, good.
That's why God has sent
Salami,
you.
sausages,
What do you say?
lard of all kinds, and scratchings that make your mouth.
So what does it entail?
What exactly does it entail, becoming your apprentice?
A lot of work and strenuous labor. Knowledge of medicine, theology, and white magic. You have to study the great works of the ancients and devote your time to understanding your fellow men, listening to them, and learn to read their
Lean,
souls.
fatty, marbled, meats of all kinds.
Okay, we already asked that then. All right. I was like, that's the same dialogue we got. Why was the...
So what do you say?
Yeah, why is it still highlighted? I've already listened to it. All right, fine. I was like, didn't he just say this?
Wonderful! Oh, glorious day!
Oh, is she going? No, she's going behind the stall.
So, how do you plan to start training me?
With a test of your practical skills.
Oh,
Oh.
I have my eye on 3 rare objects of great value, but sadly they're a little difficult to obtain.
Oh. Bit of a blip there.
Meat, mutton, veal, beef, chicken.
I'm no thief, but go on.
go on.
First, I need a tooth of Saint Procopius. Then I'll need a branch from a topping out hung on a church.
Good men,
And finally,
good wives,
a talisman
come have a look.
for
Don't
luck.
be shy.
I'm a passionate
You'll
player.
never see such fine.
Bloody hell, that's a lot. All right, one thing at a time.
So maybe we can combine these 2 quests. I don't remember if that's what we do, but this Saint Procopius's tooth, we might be able to use it on the other guy, but then do we fail this guy's thing? I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. Those are the Middle Ages. Will you shut up equals I accuse you of witchcraft and practice vox machina stupenda.
Salami, sausages, lard of
Yes. Like, somehow she's amplifying her voice with witchcraft to sell her goods. It's the devil's work. About that tooth.
About that tooth, it's going to be slightly more complicated, isn't it?
I know. Yes, it would be very difficult to gain such a rare relic, of course. That's why I have an alternative solution.
I'm listening.
Come and get
A
them.
layman named Procopius lives by the monastery. And it just so happens, thanks to my intricate medical knowledge, that I found out he has a sick tooth.
They'll stay firm all winter.
Now you're in character. Yes. That's how we do it. How do we know this dude's got a sore tooth?
How did you find out he has a sore tooth?
As it happens, he told me at the tavern. But that's not important.
Asparagus, they'll cut you in half. And cucumber.
Oh my gosh.
And how am I supposed to get the tooth?
Meats of all kinds.
Pliers.
Idea. You'll have to think of something. But maybe you'll be able to persuade him to let the blacksmith pull it.
There you go, pliers. Or I could just punch him. No.
Meat.
But I could, but I won't. But it's an option, but no.
Cucumbers, onions.
Wouldn't that be swindling people?
Ooh,
It is, and it isn't. If I
but it
say
is.
the tooth is the tooth of Saint Procopius, then it certainly is deceitful.
Good men.
But if
good
I sell it
wives,
as a
come
tooth
have a
from
look.
Procopius
Don't
of
be shy.
Sasau,
You'll
then
never
I'm
see such
cheating
fine
nobody.
meat.
Vegetables,
Does it really matter whose tooth I bring then?
onions.
Of course it does.
Get them.
The name Procopius in this
Knockoff artists.
with mystical powers.
They're everywhere.
I might play a trivial trick on someone, but I assure you, I'm no swindler.
Uh-huh. A swindler you be, sir. A swindler you be, but I will get you one.
From him.
Wonderful.
Alright. The topping out.
Topping out? What's that?
You're not a carpenter, it seems.
No, I'm a blacksmith.
From the
I
yard
see.
or from the woods.
Well,
lean
a
and
topping
fat
out
or
is a
chicken
decorated
and
spruce
beef.
or a
We
conifer
have it all.
tree hung
Come
on
and
top
see.
of the roof of a new house to bring good fortune and God's blessing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then all we need to do is break off a branch somewhere, buy a few ribbons, and we've got our own homemade topping out right there.
You don't understand, young man. The topping out was sanctified by a priest, and it hangs on the highest church far and wide. You can't just replace it with a decorated branch.
So now he wants authenticity. Now he wants authenticity.
That topping off is hung pretty high, isn't it?
Naturally. It hangs on the rooftop according to tradition. And the church is tall.
And how am I supposed to get it down?
Damned if I know. But they had to get it up there somehow, didn't they?
Like, I don't know. So does he mean the church here in town or the monastery? I guess maybe the monastery because they are doing construction, right? So...
Very well, I'll get it. This
Come
player's
right up.
talisman.
It's a
Where am I
feast
supposed to...
in your stomach.
I actually
It's
have
Dice.
a
You'll not
specific
find
one
better
in mind.
meat anywhere.
Here at the inn, there's a dice player who
Flowers
always
that'll
has a
make you and
cat's
your
paw with
family
him.
happy.
That's supposed to
Onions
bring
that'll
him
make
luck.
you cry, and garlic
What? Cat's paw.
A cat's paw? I thought players bring along a rabbit's paw for luck.
Salami,
I thought so
sausages,
too.
meat of all shapes,
But
sizes,
this
and
man is
flavours.
winning one game after another, so cats are clearly even more powerful than rabbits.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Alright then, well... I mean, in the pecking order, I'm sure cats are above rabbits, so it makes sense. Makes sense.
How am I supposed to get the talisman from him?
I haven't a clue. It won't be easy, but I'm sure you'll find a way.
asparagus and prunes.
We'll see. Very well. I'll get you the paw.
Lean, fat,
Mm-hmm.
I'll get looking for those things then.
Excellent! You do that, my journeyman.
Soup for the
Good
winter,
luck.
Onion soup for the spring, asparagus for taste, and what ails you.
Yeah, also, I'm looking for those remains. Let's see what it says when I do this.
I'm looking for a piece of the remains of...
I already know someone who wants that.
Are you now? And who would that be for?
I wonder if the customer is the same customer. Like, this guy is wanting the remains for the same guy. Did he? I don't remember because it's been 2 weeks. He might have said something about already having spoken to somebody about getting it. It's possible. But I'll tell him anyway.
For a friend. He'd like to have something holy to treasure.
Quite a reasonable fellow. I have a piece of his finger bone.
And it's from St. Procopius.
Oh,
Well, he was
he already has it.
a good fellow. Well, at least not a bad one. And I believe his name even was Procopius.
Oh my. So we either do this or we get it from the church tower after we learn to pick very hard locks, which is going to be a while. What do you want for it though?
What do you want for it?
Let's haggle.
Piece, that one.
If he says like 5,000, I'm going to be like, you motherfucker. Game saved. Why be game saved? I don't know. That's weird. But I literally thought, you know, you guys can't see. I literally thought that said Kyber Crystal, and I was like, are we gonna make a lightsaber? I'm sure there's a mod for that, by the way. There's gotta be a mod. Lightsaber mod in this game. Give it to me. Powdered unicorn horn. Shut the fuck up. Cures maladies. 0 nourishment, 0 health, 0 energy, 0 alcohol. It's not even alcoholic. Get out of here. Rose hip wine. It just looks like plants. That doesn't look like it's made out of wine yet. The salt of St. James's Madonna. Salt scraped from the bloody tears of St. James's Madonna purges the air of all ailments and disease. Sure it does. Urim and Thummim? What? Powerful stones? Okay. The powdered bones of St. Thomas. He said he had a finger, though. It's not here. There's nothing here. I don't know about you, con man. I don't know about you, con man. Let's talk again.
Ravens told me you were coming.
Well, the ravens can keep their fucking mouth shut and keep my name out of their goddamn beaks.
You mentioned a piece of the remains of St. Procopius.
Why, certainly.
Asparagus, they'll come
I have a
fast.
piece of his finger bone.
But you don't.
Come get them.
Sausages,
Well, he was definitely a good
meatballs,
fellow.
shapes, sizes and
Or at least not a
flavours.
bad one. And I believe his name even was Procopius.
All right, what do you want for it?
A precious piece, that one. Good luck to you.
Yep. Oh, there it is now. It's now there. A precious piece. 25.9 groschen. Lord alone knows if this is a relic of a saint or the earthly remains of some poor wretch. I'll buy it. Whatever. I know I'm getting scammed, but I'll buy it. But I'm gonna haggle.
Let's talk about the price.
Let's do this, dude.
You can try it.
He's like, well, maybe, yeah, if you want. All right, I'm gonna pay 24.
All right, so
Good at haggling. It's my good clothes. It's my nice spiffing threads. Look at these. Look at this man. Look at him. Did you say no to this man if he said knock a couple of groschen off?
Onions. All that grows in the ground, fresh. Come right up.
All right, so we got that. Let's see. This is miracles, saintly remains. Bring the relic to Urban. And where do we go for these? The cat's paw is here in town. Maybe we'll come back for that. We'll start at the top and work our way down. The branch from the topping out. Oh my. So it is over there. And then the other guy works in the little farm patch near where the masters were for the crown. So I guess that's what we're doing. Why so many soldiers gathering here? Like, y'all making me nervous. Oh, and the butcher wanted us to bring in boar meat, didn't he? We're gonna have to find a nice boar hunting spot. Or did we do that? I did that, didn't I? Oh my god, like I say, it's been weeks. I remembered there was a boar hunting place, and then there was this fucking camp full of bastards over here, and then I stupidly let the boar meat rot in my horse's inventory. And didn't turn it in. At least I think so. Yeah. Yeah, because we also brought meat and food back for the people over here, you know, at the monastery, right? The survivors from Sasau. All coming back to me. It's been a few weeks. All right. Oh, wait, I have a horse. Where did my horse go? Come here.
yeah.
So I've got a feeling I'm going to need to climb the scaffold and we'll see if we can get it down. But I'm going to be respectful and not ride my horse into the monastery. So I'm a good boy. I'm helping a con man, but I'm a good boy. Yep. That's where I thought it would be. Right up there. I can actually see it. Look, that's it. That's the branch. Oh boy. Yeah. What? Oh god, horse. I said I wasn't going to bring you in here. You do not bring a horse into church. This is the house of God. Sorry, I pressed X to use the ladder for some reason. I've been playing a bunch of Division 2 lately. And I'm pretty sure that X is used a lot for interacting with shit in that game, and now my reflex is to press X. I mean, control is also the button you use to, like, vault and climb things and so on, but yeah. Yeah, I decided to get back, because of course the new DLC dropped recently. I don't have it, but, you know, I still haven't even finished the Keener Manhunt DLC, so, like, the Warlords of New York. I haven't even played much of that, because I kind of drifted away from the game while I was working my way into it. And I decided to start a whole new game from the beginning, and then I drifted away from it again, and yeah, here we are. Gamer problems, yo. Oof. I've been playing a fun black and white colored co-op game. Black and white colored co-op game? What's that one? Oh no. Please tell me I don't... Oh boy. Okay, one moment, guys. There's a thing I forgot to do. There's a bug with this game, okay? There's a bit of a bug, and you need to use the control panel to fix it. You have to do this command here. That's it. Yeah, sys, and then no save potion equals 1. Ignore the no save potion bit. It's very misleading. But I just fixed the bug. Coincidentally, I'm just going to save the game real quick without using a savior schnapps. Yes, I don't like the savior schnapps. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Turn it off, because my time is precious to me. Right. It's called Blanc. Oh, I've never heard of that. And what's the game about? Like, what's the game loop? What do you do in that game? Meanwhile, I'm gonna die a few times while I try to. Oh God, no! Boom! You died. Load game. Playline 2. Miracles while you wait. I think I hit it. Okay. Up. Oh my god, I went through it! Do I not do it like this? Okay, I went through the beam. So it's not collidable? What am I supposed to... How do I do this? Fox and Adira's arch enemies try to find their way back home and have to work together. Oh, interesting. How do I do this? Do I need a spear maybe and poke it? Knock a piece off? You can't throw items in this game that I'm aware of. Oh, but... Yeah. Okay. Maybe I use a bow and shoot the thing down? Oh, okay. All right. Oh god, I don't want to break my legs. There we go. Alright, so I have to go down and get that. Okay, of course, it would be something that simple. Here's me jumping, trying to climb that little beam. That little beam that sticks out is kind of misleading, I'm going to be honest, and I'm sure the devs did that intentionally because they're just that mean. They're just that mean. No hay in sight? Yeah, we can't do the leap of faith. We need to do that. Just, you know, there needs to be like the eagle sound as you jump off. And yeah, that's not what an eagle sounds like, but you know what? You guys can imagine it. You know, I don't have an eagle sound on my soundboard, so there might be one in the blurps, but if you guys want to play it, but... Oh, okay. So we learned a thing. Don't overthink. Don't underthink. Middle think is best. Because so me overthinking it was thinking I needed to throw something or, you know, use a spear or something. Me underthinking it was thinking I just need to jump onto that little ledge. Middle thinking was using a bow. Best of both worlds. Oh, there it is. Topping out. Yes, we got it. We got it. I'm gonna not ride my horse through here. Oh boy. And we have the thing to give to this guy over here. Let's do that while we're here. I don't remember why we were doing this. I think we were getting him to leave so that we can snoop. But I don't know. I don't know what to end to what end now. Yeah, what were we gonna do this for? Does it remind me in here? Would like to touch the remains of Saint Procopius in the local monastery, and the monks do not allow him to do so. Bring the bone to him and say, here you go, it's a bone. And he'll be like, that's not one of his bones. It's too big or too small or whatever. This might not work. He might get very angry with us. Yes, thank you for the drink, actually. I didn't actually do water, not coffee. The point is to hydrate when you redeem that. Yeah, I don't remember why I was doing this. Was this me trying to figure out a way? Because the guy in here shut us down, right? We tried to do the weeding with Nicodemus, and he was a bitch about it. That's the only thing I failed. But I don't remember. I don't remember what the guy... Did he want something from us? I might have to go back and watch my old VOD later. So maybe we'll leave helping the survivors now. We'll just do this and then we'll carry on with the other stuff. Yeah. X to toggle quest log. Here we go. Now I just need to bring it back to him, because we also got our hands on something else, and it was like a bowl or something, and we didn't think it would be good enough. Let's have a look at this one. In God's hands. Got some nutritious game meat for the infirmary. The sick in the infirmary enduring poor conditions. Brother Nicodemus asked me to talk to the custodian, that's the word, not quartermaster, custodian, who apparently fell out with Johanka. Had a good man-to-man talk with him. In the end, I persuaded him to release supplies to the sick and wounded. That's not how I remember it. Did I actually do that? I remember failing. And him being like, nah. Huh. Okay, well, I guess we did it then. I thought I failed. Because I remember being like, well, I might have to steal shit from him now.
Jesus Christ be praised.
So you have to build the castle without me. My empty fridge calls me like sirens. Okay, you go do what you need to do. And I will be doing the same this afternoon. All right. I have a bone.
A bone for you from the remains of St. Procopius.
I got a bone for you, dude.
Behold.
Behold!
Is it really from St. Procopius?
It is, you know. Yeah, it's definitely from him. Oh. Man, why can't I use my freaking charisma on this? Also, camera, move.
Of course. I'd never try to deceive you that way.
Yes!
Right,
Look at how finely I'm dressed.
right. Such holiness.
Oh my god, Henry's becoming a con man.
How can I repay you?
Oh my god, he's becoming a con man. But I feel like if we're conning this guy to not commit sacrilege, it's forgivable, right? God will forgive us, I'm sure. That's how that works. Groshen. Is that all we're doing? I thought I might have to do this to be able to get access to this room so that I can do something about this guy. Fine.
Groschen never hurt.
You surely earned them.
I had to buy that. I mean, 300.
Yeah.
Woo! Sucker.
If you took something you shouldn't have, I expect you'll...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll totally put it back, yeah. I definitely took it from there, and there is where I shall return it. I won't, because it wasn't, but, you know, whatever. Well, I don't know why we did all that, but we did it. This is the problem with taking like 2 to 3 weeks off of a game. You forget what you were doing or why. It's like waking up after getting knocked in the head. You know what I mean? And then you're suddenly like, ooh, what am I doing? What was I in the middle of? Or you take an unexpected road trip and come home and be like, shit, I left dirty dishes and the house was only half painted and where did I put the paint again? How do I do this? How do I adult? Right, so we need to go find another Procopius. It's all about Procopius today. The Procopiousness of this. Is that a word? It feels like a word. We're in a Procopius position. I think that's going to be the VOD name on... that's going to be the episode name on... on YouTube right there. The Procopius proposition. Or position. Or what? I'll play with it a little more and we'll figure it out. Is this dude? Is this he? Is you they? Hello? Hi.
My respects to you.
It doesn't look good.
Dude, looks like you swallowed a bumblebee.
Your tooth. I bet it hurts a lot, doesn't it?
How do you know about that?
Dude, I can see it. I'm a physician. Heard you complaining about it. Start a fight. Oh, never you mind. Whack. Give me that tooth.
I overheard you in the tavern yesterday. If I were you, I'd let the blacksmith pull it.
Why?
I knew a man once who was in the same situation as you. His tooth was sore, and he was frightened to have it pulled.
And what happened to him?
His whole jaw fell off.
I don't know.
Oh, he failed!
Didn't end well.
I see. Well, it's true my tooth hurts, but I'm hoping it'll just stop of its own accord.
Yeah, that always happens with bodily aches and pains and things. So about that tooth, though.
What's your problem?
Can I retry that as... Oh, no! I don't want to start a fight!
Nothing. Forget
Okay.
Lunatic.
Lunatic. I'm glad I fixed that bug in the game, guys. There we go.
About your tooth.
What's your problem?
Oh no, he's safe scumming!
Me. With your tooth in that state, you're just a bloated, ugly pig. It doesn't matter, though, because it won't change that stupid look on your face.
Oh!
You little bastard! How dare you!
And you smell like a pile of horse manure, but it's the way your breath stinks that really makes me want to throw up.
Enough!
Hmm. Oh. Oh.
Fuck.
I don't remember how to do half of this. So I'm probably gonna suck. Come on, let's knock that tooth out. Let's have it out. Come on. You're just making it worse. You're making it worse. You're making it worse. Loot. Give me that tooth, bitch. That's all I'm taking. I ain't no thief. Run away! Run away! Oh no! Oh shit! I feel so bad about that. I'm sorry! Oh dude, I'm so sorry. I feel so bad about that. Alright, now to go get a cat's paw from a man who we're probably going to have to cheat at dice. I mean, we're going to have to play dice fairly with him and get it. Yep. Oh boy, did I take a few smacks? I kind of didn't, did I? Is my clothing all roughed up now? Nah, not really. My boots are getting a little bit worn. I really hate how quickly the boots wear out. Like, oh, you walked a bunch? Like, around the town? Yeah, your boots are like a quarter worn out already. It's like, Jesus, really? I mean, maybe that's true to the day. A couple of days of work in the boots, and then you were, you know, ready for a visit to the cobbler. I don't know. I didn't live through the medieval ages. I know I look old, but I didn't live through them. I was born in the late 1900s, maybe, but, you know, I'm not that old. The late 1900s. God, it makes you sound ancient. It belongs in a museum. So do you. Okay. Oh, the guy's over there though, isn't he? Is he in the bar already? Is he already gambling? Is that him? He is. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Where's my dude with the cat's paw? It's you. Hi there, gambler man. With those fancy duds.
What do you need?
Oh, I should have saved the game first, shouldn't I?
You must be that lucky fellow everyone's talking about.
Lady Luck has been good to me lately, true enough. But that can change quicker than you know.
People
Yeah.
say that you get help from a lucky charm.
Is that not allowed?
No, it is. It just interests me, that's all.
Why?
Because I'm looking for one.
I could use a paw like that myself.
Then go to the knacker. I'm sure he'll get you one.
But give it to me, bitch. Let's play for it.
I'd like to try that luck of yours. Let's play for your talisman.
As you wish. My talisman against your groschen.
So it's going to cost us about 100 groschen, huh?
Sure.
Yeah, why not? Let's do this. No saving here. I'm confident. I am so confident in my abilities at dice. 2,000 points, that's all we need? Shit, dude. Oh, what, bro? 750 points out of the gate. Score and pass. Man, if only that 2 had been something as well. Double 1 maybe or something would have been beautiful. Whoa, what are these dice you have, dude?
Should I? Shouldn't I?
What are those dice? I want those as well. I think we found out how he really wins. Well, we can get 500 points plus those. Boom. Wow. Not a bad hand of dice.
That's it.
He's gonna keep going though. Uh-oh. Oh, dude, that cat's paw. Do I really want it? Apparently it's no good. It's probably no good for him. We've got a 2, 3, 4. Ooh! 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Suck on them eggs, bitch. Give me that paw.
Well, seems my luck's run out.
Yeah, no, that's probably not very useful to me now.
I reckon that cat's paw don't bring luck anymore.
Yeah.
Not to you, anyway.
Yeah, there you go, you see. It's my lucky charm now. Cat's paw. Jesus Christ. I'm sure that's an expression for something else.
Garlic, carrots, beetroot.
Alright, we got everything. Wow, that was quick.
Fresh. Come right up.
Hey there, charlatan man.
Good health to you.
Give him all the items.
Look for those
I wonder what training he gives me.
Splendid.
If your husband is
So,
murdered,
show me
our
what you've got.
sausages will be here. Come and get them.
I have a tooth.
The tooth of layman.
The whole tooth and nothing but the tooth.
Slowly.
It isn't. But then again, one day it could be. You never know what course a man's life might take.
I suppose not. But it wasn't easy to get. So if anyone's the miracle worker here, it's me.
Perhaps. But I heard he was the
He
one.
gave me bandages. That's all he's giving me for this, bandages. I don't need those.
One cat paw for luck.
Carrots that'll make you
Wonderful.
insanely happy.
How did you obtain it?
I got a Holy Trinity dice.
Won it from him.
Tasty.
Oh,
Good
no,
old
you
Brandon for
don't.
frying. Come
Now
and
the
get it,
talisman
fine
won't
people,
bring its owner
and
luck
pork
anymore.
wrapping too.
Oh,
Enjoy to
I didn't think of
taste.
that.
Oops.
Well, luckily it's a cat's paw, so it has other uses.
You can put it on the end of a long stick and use it as a back scratcher or something. I don't know. Think outside the box, man. Come on. This is your department. You're the brains. I'm just the dummy who's doing all your work.
A branch from a blessed topping out.
If he tells me, ooh, you shot it down with an arrow,
I had to shoot it down.
that's bad.
Watch out for this man.
Oh.
He's a regular will.
He's impressed with that. Okay.
Well, there wasn't any other way.
So, you've got
Uh,
that sorted out. And now to the next matter.
what? My reward? No more? Go on. Keep going. I'm in this for the XP, so...
There's one more thing.
Meat,
It's
bun,
rather
veal, beef, and
Complicated
chicken.
and delicate.
What thing?
A shroud.
A shroud?
You need me to go to the tailor?
A burial shroud
Oh.
of someone who passed away not too long ago.
Oh, no.
Marvel.
Oh, no. Are we grave robbing? You want me to take a dead man's clothes?
I'm just supposed to take
the
a
wrong
dead
place.
person's clothes.
Christ, no. I need a burial shroud.
Watch your language.
Precious envelope
Blaspheming.
in which the
Yard or
deceased
from the
is
woods,
buried.
lean
Ads coming up in a minute here, guys.
and beef.
Have a look at
We
these
have it all.
And does it matter who I take it from?
Say,
It needs to be someone who lived an honest life. And I have just the fellow. A good man by the name of Lokota who recently passed on.
Lokuta.
So where can I find him?
His
if
family
your
is
cottage
waiting
burnt
for the
down, our
funeral.
sausages will still
For
taste
now,
good.
he's lying in
If
the
your
small
husband is
church in
murdered,
Sasau.
our sausages will be here.
And who was this man?
Who was this Lokata?
I know only a little, but according to the locals, he was an honorable man. You should certainly try to ask around.
Alright. So we gotta ask around. So yeah, we got ads coming up here, guys, but I'm gonna be just going and talking to people, see if they knew who this guy was. Start with you. Hi.
Get a move on, because you really don't smell good.
Oh, sorry, do I need a bath? Okay.
Who's the man who died?
Smells like you. Oh.
Oh, that was old Locotta. He was a respectable fellow.
Locotta or Locuta? Like, how do we pronounce this? Come on, guys, you're not helping me here.
And how did he make a living?
He was a butcher of some renown in the region.
Lean, fat,
Okay, a butcher.
Mushrooms
Was he a
and
local?
asparagus. Come right up.
Oh,
You need to
no.
be shy.
He came here from Vlasheen because of an argument with his brother. We weren't too keen on him at first. His trade took customers away from our old butcher, you see. But we soon realized he was a decent man and we all grew to love him.
Cabbage.
It's a sad loss.
Green
What about his family?
cabbage.
His wife,
Take it
Lucy,
before it goes
passed away a
brown.
long time ago, poor soul. He was never the same since then. He never laughed from the heart anymore. But he's left 2 sons behind, Peter and Mark.
Our Lord is tasty. Good on bread and for frying.
What are his
Come and
sons like?
get it, fine people.
Oh, they're sturdy men. Sturdy and straightforward. Mind you, Peter doesn't have any sense of humour that you'd notice.
Have a look
He
at
takes
these
everything as
cucumbers.
seriously as a
They'll stay
sermon.
firm all
Mark's a
winter.
more
Buy them
open
before
sort.
someone else
And a
does.
little superstitious. But don't make fun of him.
I got a feeling this is all going to be information we need to know somehow.
And how did he make a living?
Let me just double check this.
Some renown in the region.
Was he a local?
Onions that'll even make
Oh,
your man
no.
cry like a little
He
lamb.
came here
Come
from
and buy
Vlasheen
some.
because of an argument with his
Okay, so he came from Vlashim,
brother. On him at
and his
first.
brother and him had an argument.
Customers away from our old butcher, you see. But we soon realised he was a decent man and we all grew to love him.
And his wife was Lucy, and then there was Mark and
Pick today.
Oh, they're
Put a
sturdy
smile
men.
on your
Sturdy and
face.
Peter.
straightforward. Mind you, Peter doesn't have any sense of humour that you'd notice. He takes everything as seriously as a sermon.
Okay,
But don't make...
all right.
Thank you. That's all I needed to know.
Take care.
Come right up.
So where am I supposed to be going for this? At the church. Oh my. And what does the journal say I need to do? Maybe I should ask a few more people a few things. What about this lady here? You can oh, you're a soothsayer? I'd rather not talk to a soothsayer. Just in case she's like, oh, you're about to steal something.
Scrub. You don't exactly smell like roses.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize I smelled so bad. I did just fight a guy in a dandelion field, so...
Who's the man who died?
Does she have any new info about him?
Oh, that was old Lokota. He was a respectable fellow.
And how did he make a living?
He was a butcher of some renown.
Okay, they all have the same dialogue lines?
Oh no, he came here from Vlashim.
Vlashim.
Too keen on him at first. His trade, but
Took the customers away. He was a decent guy we all grew to love. They all have the same shit to say about him. Okay, fine.
Goodbye.
Also, could you keep your voice down, woman?
Stay firm all winter.
I need a basin to scrub myself down in. Apparently I stink. So... Do I have, where do I find that? The buffs. Player, buff, flower power, washed fragrance. Okay, so my clothes are fairly recently laundered. That's good. So it's just me that smells. And I am no longer stinky, and I think the church entrance was over here, right? What? Hi.
What do you want?
I want to get to the church, but you just jumped up and said, what? As I came running past, so thought there was a problem. Chill. Chill out. Welcome back from the ad break, guys. Sorry about the ads, they just keep the pre-rolls away. Oy. I just feel I need to apologize every time the ads run. So I really don't like having them on, but they'll run anyway, whether I control them or not. I'd rather control them and know when they're coming. Alright. Oh.
What are you doing here?
Hi.
Clear off quick, or I'll throw you out.
Alright, Peter. What's up?
To you.
My condolences.
Thank you.
I came to say farewell to a relative.
I've come to pay my last respects to a dear relative.
Have you? I've never seen you before.
I believe I'm your cousin.
Oh god, are we doing this? We're from Vlashim.
Unlike yours, my father never left Vlashim. He must have told you where our family comes from.
He never talked about him much.
Oh good. Thank god for that.
Bad blood. For a long time, I didn't know my father had a brother.
So then you know my father also married a woman from Vlashim.
Lucy. Oh.
Of course. I've heard only good things about Lucy to this day.
Good God, it's true. You are my cousin.
I certainly
What
am.
would have been good though is it's like, but she was not from Vlashim.
Father, I'm
I'd be
sure
like, oh shit, you
you're
caught me
welcome
out.
to the funeral. And come and see us at home too.
Well, that's very kind, but I'll have to return to Vlashim soon. That's why I came straight here.
Farewell.
Oh my god, we just smooth talked our way in. Is this it? Oh my gosh. Quickly, give me that shroud and run the fuck away. Bye, Uncle. It's been nice catching up. Gotta go back to Vlashim. Gotta go back to Vlashim now. Sorry. Ooh. I feel so awful about that shit. Oh my god, I feel awful. Oh shit. I belong in those stocks right there. I do. I'd belong in those stocks with rotten veg pelting. Oh.
Discovered that a person's body must have blood, phlegm, yellow bile, and black bile in balance in order to thrive.
Oh. So what do you advise then?
Don't mix your biles.
Your man to get back his courage, you just have to take this medicine and mix it in his
Vegetables,
milk
fresh
every Sunday.
vegetables.
But beware,
Look,
he
smell.
must
Aren't they
drink it
lovely?
before Mass.
And what's in it?
Powder made of seashells. I got them from a monk in Italy who gathers them every morning before sunrise under
Oh my god, this guy.
the cliff from which they threw
Carrots that'll
St.
make
Clement.
you and your
So
family
it's
happy. Onions that'll
Powder
make
made
you
of
cry,
St.
and
Clement's
garlic
seashells.
that'll keep
Precisely.
evil
And it
spirits
goes
at bay.
into the milk pan before Mass.
Yes, and make sure he doesn't dawdle, and that he prays with true conviction during Mass.
All right.
Oh my god. You know, or you could just do his intestinal lining some serious damage by feeding him powdered seashell, but okay. I don't know, maybe not.
Cucumbers that'll cure what
I ain't no doctor, but this guy isn't either, so he shouldn't be just doing things like this. I have that shroud, never ask me to do this again.
Lord Almighty, be quiet! Not here! You don't want everyone to see.
He's gonna pull it out in the marketplace.
Wait for me at my place.
Look what I've got! Like a shirt! Oh, right in front of everybody. I've got that burial shroud.
From the yard or from the wood?
Oh my god. So we gotta follow this guy to his house.
Come and see.
Jesus. Henry is not the sharpest knife in the drawer, let's be fair, but my god.
From the woods or from the bay?
Oh shit. This has been a fun quest so far, I love this. So, come on dude, take me to your home. Nothing to see here, God. We're just going for a stroll. Just a stroll.
Is there something you need?
Hi, how's it going? Don't mind me. I certainly do not have a burial shroud. Why are you following us? That's better. Technically, I think it's because we're in their yard. But it's like, dude, your yard is also the way into the church. You shouldn't be so fussy about that. Ooh, nice bench. What a nice view. Man, you could just sit here for like a whole day. And I would say read a book, but this is the medieval days, and most people can't read. Well, Henry can now, but... Which reminds me, I need to buy books. There's a scribe here in town. I ought to buy a couple of books to read at some point. Help get some of my skill points up on stuff. I seriously thought he was going to go and take a shit for a minute. I was like, no, bro, why'd you bring me back here? Is this your home? You live in an outhouse? Like, welcome to my office. Dude, I'm not here trying to get the test answers for the next exam at school, okay? And you ain't Nelson. Fuck. Does this guy know where he's going? He's like, oh wait, this is my house over here. Why do I get the feeling the other shoe is about to drop, so just in case, I'm gonna do this. Alright. Got business to transact. Yep. Hi, dude, what's up? Okay, I got it.
I have the shroud for you.
Whoop! Pull it out now.
Good work.
Yes, well, it wasn't easy.
I'm sure. That's also why. Good luck to you.
What?
That's where he lives. Let's teach him a lesson.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I just said that. Fuck.
Henry.
Fuck.
Delay them.
What?
How? There's a reward for you in the trunk. I'll see you in Ledechko.
This is just fucking... Did he just fucking jump out the window? Oh my god. You gotta be kidding. Well, let me get my reward first, just in case. Oh. There we go, got it. At least it was an easy lockpick. My reward was in a fucking locked chest. Screw this guy. My reward is fucking clothing? Are you kidding me, bro? What about this one? Maybe this was the chest. More bandages, of course. Green hood shirt. Oh, Lazarus potion. Ooh, marigold decoctions. Oh, powdered unicorn horn. Oh! Ooh, a book. Alchemist's Dream. Nice. Is any of this stuff better for speech? Because I'm probably going to need to talk my ass out of this, aren't I? I still have the burial shroud. I can wear it. Oh my god, that would be the worst idea. No. No. Charisma 5 versus Charisma 7. Okay. So I'm better off with that. Work shirt. Didn't I have a fancy shirt? There it is. Yeah. I think this thing that I have, though, is better. Charisma 11 and... Yeah, this is better. I'm wearing the best stuff I can wear for this shit. Let's be honest. Okay. How are we gonna do this? Hi! What's up?
What are you doing here?
He's not here anymore.
He swindled me, too.
Oh, nice.
I came here to throw his potions in his face, but it looks like he hasn't been home for a while.
See this fucking unicorn powder?
We could catch up with him.
Stupid. Oh, yes.
Either way, he'd better not show his face in this town again. Let's go.
Damn right. Alrighty then. Well, is there anything else I can loot now? What has he got in here? Bread, cabbages, horseradish, carrots, and stuff. Oh, I'm in a private area now? Oh, I'm not allowed in here anymore. Well, who's gonna stop me? He ran off. I've got to meet him in Ledechko then, I guess? But that's a whole new quest line, so okay. That was so stupid. I love that. How stupid is that? Okay, maybe we can pick this up where we left off. I don't know. I don't know if this will work or not anymore. Actually, where's my map? There it is. Because, yeah, there's no quest mark for it still. We failed the Nicodemus thing. And because of that, yeah, we're kind of screwed. Like the weeding quest, we failed, and I think it's locked us out of progressing the rest of the quest, or we just have to wait a couple of weeks. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Do I have any food on me, by the way? I don't think I do I? No, I should probably buy some food. Let's go to the tavern. What time of day is it? Oh yeah, it's getting late. I should probably go back to the main inn, not the one here. Go back there, rent a room. We'll probably stay in the night. Get a bit of food. And again, with the guards, just kind of guarding this road. It's like they're expecting trouble. So when we're done with all this, like, we need to resolve this whole quarry incident. That'll be the next thing we work on. And then I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I think there's a bunch of quest tipsters I haven't even, like, hit up yet to find out if they have anything to do. There are no new quests I haven't picked up here. We could try to do the butchery thing again as well and bring this guy some boar meat. I'm not sure what he's probably just going to teach us a skill in exchange, though. There's a quest tipster over there in Samapesh, which I can go and talk to. There's nobody... We'll probably end up going back to Talonberg to finish this quest, though, so whatever we do will be around this area. There is apparently a quest giver in Rovna. That's pretty close to Sasau. Sorry, to Skalitz, which is, from what I understand, a dangerous-ass place to go. I never really go back there after you go back the first time. I've never done it again, but there is a thing we can get at the Dovecut. We apparently can get... There he is. This guy just wearing all black, standing in the shadow, blends in. But apparently there's a treasure underneath one of them. So we should probably go and get that one day. I need...
Is there somewhere I could sleep here?
A room. I need a room, I do. I just need it for one day, for I think, maybe.
One night?
Unless I'm still going to be stuck here a couple of nights. Yeah.
Here you are.
To Grushen.
You'll like it here. Like sleeping on a cloud it is.
Alright. Any more quests?
Any problems around here I might be able to help with?
Definitely not.
No. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. That was very aggressive. Definitely not. No problems here. This is a perfect town. How dare you? What do we want for foods? We want to have a... Ooh, bit of smoked sausage. Yeah. I'll take that. My nourishment is actually pretty high. I'll take some smoked sausage and maybe some cheese. It's a nice pairing. And I'll take a beer as well for now. Oh, need to actually buy the stuff. There we go.
My pleasure.
Got some more dice going on down here. I'm gonna go empty my shit into my thingy. Into my chest. There it is. Yeah, because I got a whole bunch of stuff that I'm not wearing. I got the burial shroud on me still. I need to bring it to him, I guess. So maybe we should just continue with that next. And just keep doing this stupid quest line. But we've got the fancy shirt, the green hood, the green shirt, noble yellow-green hose. I think I do have good ones on, though. What am I wearing? Fashionable blue. Ooh, these are better. Hang on now, hang on now, hang on now. Alright, it's kind of silly having one leg different colour from the other. I don't get that styling, to be honest. But okay, them was the days. And who was I to, you know, say against it? I'm just going to leave that in the chest for now. I can pick it up in another one. I don't need the dress. Might be able to give it as a gift to Teresa. We haven't done the courting yet. Oh, let's do that. Let's head back that way and do that. Work shirt and boots, and this as well we don't need. I've got the green one on already, so, and I think they're the same stat. And then here I have a bunch of dried meats and mushrooms and fruit, just in case. What else do I have? All right, I put like 2,000 odd groschen in here. Right. I got them spirits. Wounding arrows, we don't have many. But that's it. Okay, I think I did a whole bunch of inventory cleanup before. Right, now I have a room. We might have a bit of time to go up there and start inquiring. Or at least I'll poke my head into the infirmary and see if I can see Teresa. I may have to just... She may not have a quest marker, and I can probably just start talking to her. Poor Procopius over there. I can't believe I just beat that guy up for his tooth. It was for his own good, okay? Oral hygiene is no joke. Look after your teeth, and they'll look after you. I have like a little stain on my monitor. I thought there was something flying in the sky, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? A little bit of something on the monitor. What is this? Oh, rotten apples? Ew. Who's just leaving old-ass apples in front of the monastery? Alright, where's Teresa at? Is she in here? There she is. What's up, girl? So I did a bunch of... Oh, Teresa. Wow. That's awkward. I mean, Johanka. See, she doesn't even want to talk to me now. She's like, when you can't even get my name right. Fuck you. I'll give you the silent treatment.
Tell me more about the situation here. And how are you doing? You're the only woman here, alone in the monastery.
Some of
monks known to be randy people.
Other people act like I don't exist. Too bad the custodian isn't one of those.
Is the custodian causing you problems?
All the time. Apparently he has a wife somewhere, but that doesn't stop him.
Right, I think we were going to try and beat him up.
In front of me.
And, what else?
What do you mean, what else? He's invited me to his home.
I could do something about it, if you liked.
No, I can deal with him. The last thing I need is you going around threatening people.
Oh, I wasn't going to threaten him. I was going to kill him.
Won't help the refugees.
He'd be face down in the river the next morning. Oh boy. Well, doesn't look as though this is updated, so I don't know what we do to progress this. Can we try to redo Nicodemus's quest, maybe? Like, if the weeds regrow, will he then let us try again?
How can I help you?
You've done enough.
Talk to Johanka.
I did.
Well, if you know something about it, then go and take a look. However, you don't look like you've studied the Hippocratic arts.
I don't know anything about hippos.
I'm the son of a blacksmith, but I have been around the wounded before. What do I do if I'm not sure of the treatment?
Come and speak to me. We'll see what we can do.
So am I supposed... See, I thought we were supposed to do weeding, and then he would teach us how to do the potion making and stuff.
Thank you.
What does he sell? Yeah, he's a potion master, so he just sells a bunch of stuff. $1.3K for this book? Jesus. The Alchemist's Dream number 2 has to be read at level 5 onwards. I should do some of these treasure maps at some point as well. We'll probably do a day where I just grab a bunch of them and just do them. So am I supposed to look at people and decide what to do?
Have been well taken care of.
Christ above! I can't get a wink of sleep.
It'd knock you out.
Such a fuss about.
A fuss? Because of my leg, I have to stay here for at least another week. Hurts like fuck. And with everyone else moaning and groaning all night, I can't get any sleep.
You know, when I had my hand repaired after I broke it, that was an awful night in the hospital. Because there was a guy, I mean, he was doing worse than me, so I guess it's awful for me to complain, and I'm not complaining. The guy had his leg in one of those, like, traction machines that makes it go up and down and up and down, and he'd obviously had some kind of surgery, and it was going all night. And that poor guy didn't sleep either. I know, because he was moaning and groaning all night, and I was in the next bed to him, like, with my arm up in a sling, like, oh, God. Oh, it's not a fun experience. Try to avoid putting yourself in position to have to go have surgery and stay in hospital, because it's not fun. Make smart choices in life, and hopefully other people do as well that don't put you there against your will, you know. So I'll help you.
Maybe I can make you something to help you sleep.
Oh, then for God's sake, do it quickly.
God be with you.
Alright, here we go. Find something to help this dude. Okay. Right, so I needed to do this to get this quest moving again. Okay, well, we'll carry on with this for now. I want to do the Tallenberg stuff later. I don't want to just dash right into it. Alright, you.
How about some potion to induce heavy sleep?
Certainly. The old reliable.
Reliable?
Bit of milk of the poppy?
Some of the brothers like a good sleep. And sometimes that's the only way to get one. I'll show you how.
Thanks.
I bet it involves poppies and valerian. So, did you give it to me? You were gonna... You didn't show me shit, bro. You didn't show me shit. Did it, Did he give it to me? Lullaby, there we go. A poppy, a herb paris, and a thistle. And oleum. See, now I can read these as well, because I did the reading quest. Whoever, I mean, you can see some of it's still a little typo-y. Whoever canto lull themselves to sleep, or nedders to make wounded livestock sleep, let them brew this, and they shall have peace. Not too heavily, because then they will have too much peace, and too much peace is bad. Alright, so he just gave me the recipe, and I have to literally make it myself? I think I have herb paris on me. I don't think I have poppies. Oh. How do I get out of this? Back. Escape. There we go. Do I have them? Let me look at my inventory. I have herb paris. I do have poppy. I don't have thistle. Alright. I gotta go get some thistle. I'm pretty sure I can find some somewhere. Let's go over here. Let's look for some thistles in the garden. I'm pretty sure there were some growing here when we did the weeding quest. There's nettles. What about thistles? And how are they just letting all these apples fall from the tree and just rot on the floor? Pick them up, make some cider. What's wrong with y'all? You're monks. You should be brewing alcohol like there's no tomorrow. Ah, here we go. Thistle. Yeah, because I remember as well, we pulled some wrong things from the weeding, but also we didn't pull the thistles. Because they looked like another plant. And I was like, oh, they're fine. I can leave those. Oh no, I just pulled his mint. Oh no, he's going to be angry with me again. No! They're like, where did all the mint go? I don't know. I don't know. Alright, well, I only need a little bit. Are there any poppies outside, maybe? Just in case. Nope. Okay, I only have the one, so if I fuck up the recipe... Oh, boy. Are we in trouble? What about out here? And I think I only have a few herb Paris left as well. Oh, are these poppies or are they marigold? No, they're marigolds. What's down here, by the way? What is this? Uh-huh. So I think plants grow in... They have like a logic to how they grow and where they grow. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Poppies. That's right. Like some of them like wide open plains and fields, others grow around the edges of forests, and some of them grow... Oh man, they're all over here. It's all poppies and thistles. Like some of them grow down by rivers and shit. Like I found a bunch of herb Paris in the forest, so I think I don't have much of it though. Let's have a look. Oh, I got 16 of it. Okay, that's fine. I like to carry a bunch of different herbs on me because it gives me a buff. There is literally a really good herb picking pathway on the skills for the herbalism. Like, first you get the resistance when you collect enough quantities of poisonous herbs and nettles, then your vitality goes up by 2, and I have that buff active right now. And then your charisma goes up by 2 if you have a bunch of fragrant herbs. If your horse has a bunch in the saddlebag, they will shy less. Like, there's no downside to any of this. It's great. Then more price for selling herbs. And the herb picking will also give you strength because leg day. Hey, Inti, welcome back. The lone Inti is back. Did you fill the fridge? I was actually just sitting here thinking I might want to go and get some steaks. Okay, let's brew a lullaby potion for this guy. Let's see if I can do this. I am going to need then... What do we do? Prepare oil, a handful of poppy, 1 thistle and 1 herb Paris. So 1 of each. Drop the poppy in the cauldron and boil for 1 turn of the hourglass. Add the thistle for 1 turn, and then leave it to cool with the herb Paris in it.
I won't get any...
Okay, so boil poppy, boil thistle with oil, and 1 herb Paris. Okay. So if I do prepare, what do we do? Did it give me... Oh, it put them all there for me already? Oh, that's cool. All right. Okay, so we need oil. Man, this is so dark in here. And we need to get the bellows going, right? Get the oil boiling. Do I need to grind the poppy first? Is that what we do? Let me get that boil going. We just dump it in, I guess. And then the sand glass for an hour. For a turn, sorry. Random assortments of unneeded necessities. That's the way to do it. And then we need thistle. Turn that over. And another. Yeah, I don't know if I was supposed to grind them. Not boiling. Oh, and then it needs to cool, I guess. Didn't say for how long to cool it. I kind of get the feeling I'm supposed to be able to pull the thingy off the heat. You know? Like there's got to be a way to... I remember moving the cauldron to get it off the heat. Also strawberry jam and chocolate snacks. Ooh, nice. Okay, well, we get a file and we use it. Did we make it? Or did we just make a sludgy mess? I think we just made a sludgy mess, didn't we? Oh, nope. Lullaby potion. Hell yes. Look at that. I'm great at this. New perk available in alchemy. Let's get it. Nice. So what level am I right now then? I'm level 3. Cured or cooked food in your inventory will spoil slower. Healing potions heal you 50% more but intoxicate you. The stronger the healing, the drunker it makes you. Well, and a Witcher. Oh my god, there's literally a thing here called the Witcher. Potions will fill you up 30% less, means you can drink them more and more often. Wow. I think Water of Life is better though. Like more healing, definitely a good thing. Guess where you get more for your money? A, 1 pack of Lion Minis. B, 1 pack of Lion Bars. That's tough. More for your money. I mean, I would say, because it's like a trick question, right? Because you would think, oh, the full-size bars would be better value. No, I bet the minis are better value. I bet if you buy in more minis, like, and then combine the weight for the price versus the pack of Lion Bars, I bet they work out better. That's just the way of things. Okay, let's find this guy who needed a sleeping potion. Here you go.
I've got something for you.
Really?
Yes, master, you are correct.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, master. Well done. Great insights as always.
So are you calling me master there? It makes me think like Igor suddenly.
Master, you're so wise.
Oh my god. Okay. So let's keep working our way around the room.
He just needs to sleep.
Yeah, he's a sleepy boy. Johanka's dealing with that guy. What about you?
Philip. From Skalitz.
Philip of Skalitz?
I don't see any wounds, but he's shaking terribly.
Oh man. Dude's got a serious fever. Also, I'm still confused by that insight. It's the silly way that capitalism works. We talked about this last stream when we were playing This Is the Police, I think. Was it? Or was it Traveler's Rest, about how capitalism is just really stupid these days? Like businesses are run by idiots who don't know what they're doing. And this is just a clear example of it. I mean, they think they know what they're doing, but they're really stupid for doing it, is the point. So, like, shrinkflation is not a good proposition. Someone eventually is going to be like, and I'm going to give people the old value for money and outsell everybody, and your companies are going to go bankrupt because nobody will buy from you. But nobody does it yet because they're not smart. So,
what happened to Philip?
Philip?
The shaking dude.
Conscious. He's shivering and he has a fever.
Ah, I didn't know that. When he first came here, he was fine. No wounds on him. He was escorting the others. Then he got worse and worse until he lost consciousness entirely. Ask Johanka. Maybe she'll know more.
Mm-hmm.
May the Lord watch over you.
Okay. So she's over here.
These wounds have been well taken.
No. I want to talk to Johanka. Tell me about Philippe. What have I been doing? I was picking plants. Don't worry. A little bit of dirt on my gloves, and they're like, "Oh my god, were you in an accident?" And I'm like, "Fuck. People get dirty."
What happened to Philip?
Poor man. There was nothing wrong with him, and now he's getting worse every day.
But do you know why?
Maybe. He didn't run away from Skalitz, you see. He hid for days among the corpses.
Okay, we're going to take him out into the field and burn him.
But what can we do?
He has the plague.
Nothing.
He has smallpox.
Father Simon might have been able to save him. He knew a lot about poisons.
And where is he?
You know he left Skalitz years ago.
And does anyone know where he ended up?
If you believe the stories about a wild man in the woods, then Rovnar is the place to go.
He left Skalitz. He went literally down the road to the next town. He moved 150 meters away. Years ago. Alright. So we gotta find that guy in Rovna? Okay. Was there anyone else I can help here? Not needed here. Not needed here. He's fine. Quarryman Semek.
Yeah? Damn, why are you waking me?
Sorry, just checking on you, making sure you're not dead. But you're not from Skalitz.
Not from Skalitz?
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, but please help me. I can't stay here.
What happened?
What happened to you?
I was working on the building when the scaffolding up by the roof collapsed underneath me.
Well.
Ooh, you want me to report all this to OSHA?
Yes, that's what everyone tells
If they're still around, I don't know if they are anymore.
Being alive, if all I can do is lie here like a wet sack of barley.
Okay.
Well, you're pretty battered, but I don't see anything that a few weeks' rest can't fix.
Weeks? Oh my god, I have to get back to work sooner than that.
No, you don't, and you can't, so tough shit.
What's the problem? Why can't you stay until you heal?
I have a family. I'm poor. It's only thanks to the building work that we can survive. And the master told me, if I don't come back in a few days, then I shouldn't come back at all. And where can me and my wife go then? Who'll take us in?
If you can wait out a few more centuries, labor laws will come into effect that will make that illegal.
Set on us.
And then you'll be alright.
Is there anything I can do to help?
You'll get proper medical leave.
It's like they took care of your wounds.
In Europe, anyway.
My father got trampled on by a horse, and an old hag from the village gave him some kind of purple herbs for it. And he got better very quickly.
And do you remember what the herbs were?
I don't. But there's supposed to be the whole cursed knowledge of the world in this place. Something has to be written about it. A herbarium. Anything.
I'll try to find something.
Alright, so this guy needs purple herbs.
Farewell.
He needs that he needs to feel purple. That guy's okay as well. Okay, so we've checked on everybody now. We need to find, let's see, find Father Simon, wherever the goddamn hell he ended up. From Skalitz about poisoning, helps Philip left years ago to go to Rovna, that is literally 500 meters away. Talk of him being seen, though, maybe wouldn't be a bad idea to ride out there and see if the rumors are true. And we need to help Semek mention the purple herb. Alright. Well, it's getting like it's going to be sunset soon. We can try to help this guy, and then the next day we'll ride out and try to find Simon.
Do you know anything about herbs?
I'm not an expert, but I know a little something.
Like, just asking the guy who makes potions. Do you know anything about herbs?
During construction, would like to get back to work. He mentioned some purple flowers that would...
Herbs.
Oh.
Purple herbs.
Should help.
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head.
Is it lavender?
Have a look in the herbarium here.
Herbarium?
Purple herbs for bruises and sprains.
Alright, yeah, okay, I'll do the research. Let's see. So that would be in the book, then. The herbarium. We press Q to swap to herb reading. And we close and open the book again, and it's different. So that's yellow, that's wormwood. Belladonna. No, we don't give him belladonna, that's a poison. Thistle has purple. Various ailments and plague, especially in water, it gives relief from pain, poisoning, and in ale it restores the appetite. In wine it dulls a man's wits and should not be thus imbibed. Grows roadside ditches and clearings. Nope, I don't think it's going to be that one. Marigold is orangey coloured. Eye bright, that's not purple either. Henbane is poison, I think. St. John's water's yellow. Chamomile is white and yellow. Mint has purple. Mulls wine and mint and drinks it by the morning day, cannot be intoxicated by any other drink, so it's like a sobering agent. Rarely found in nature. Dispels fatigue. It's not that one. Hands wolf a torch. Yeah, you can't hold the torch while you're doing this though, sadly. Wish there was a bowl that could keep chocolate slightly below room temperature, like a fridge without its walls. That would be nice, yeah, if you could keep chocolate out without refrigerating it and turning it into rock. Under this light, anything can be purple, even the rain. Well, poppies are red. Paris is not purple either. Sage has purple flowers. What was this one, though? Salvia, sage, aromatic herb from fumigation and brewing potions of all kinds, drives away insects and evil spirits. Too much inhalation induces prophetic dreams. Whoever drinks sage shall have less headaches after alcohol. Whoever drinks too much shall become dull-witted. Whoever drinks it in moderation, brewed with the right combination, shall gain strength in battle. Comfrey, that looks kind of purpley. Also, is called also black salsify. It is the best remedy for broken bones, swelling, bruising, and aids against internal pains from the bones. It is used in health and resilience, also drives away horses and big animals. Grows on most banks of water and in ditches and fields. Greatly helps the health and stamina. So it could be comfrey. So we're looking for that in ditches by water. And in the ditches in fields and banks and water. So it grows in watery ground, basically, like irrigation ditches and along riversides. We could run down the river in the morning and look for it. And then dandelions, it's not going to be that one. Nettle, it's not going to be that one. We'll just see if there's any more. Valerian is a sleeping one, so it's not going to be that one either. But it could be comfrey. Sage was a Klingon opioid. Well, I mean, oh no, he's gone. Oh, he's sleeping. I'll wake him in the morning and ask him about it. I guess we're going back to our place. Get the torch out. But I mean, you know, sage, like, it's used in a lot of, like, smudging stuff and the like. You know, like Native Americans with smudging rituals and other paganry stuff as well use sage a lot for that kind of thing, to clear the air, get rid of evil spirits and, you know, that kind of stuff. Burn it in prayers, you know. It's been used throughout a lot of history for that kind of stuff across multiple cultures. So, and I do quite like sage. I used to buy like a lot of different incenses and stuff. I don't anymore. But back in England, I used to have loads of different types and used to just burn them every now and then because they smell nice. You know? I started when I was trying to learn meditation, and I thought it would be good to have them, you know, as like a focusing aid, because like a lot of the books and tutorials and self-help things I was reading were suggesting to burn things like sage-based or lavender-based. Oh god, it's still dark here. You know, things like that, like incense sticks, to create an atmosphere, if nothing else. All right. Let us sleep and save. Used sage for my throat infections. Yeah, it's good for that because it's got antiseptic properties as well, I believe. Let's just sleep while 8 o'clock. I find most people tend not to be up and about until then. I thought people got up at crack of dawn in medieval days, but apparently not. Yeah, it can be used for that. Clove as well. Sage and clove. I used to try to, actually, that you've said sore throats. I was always susceptible to them. It's got less since I moved here, because the dry air is better for me. But the moist air in England always used to give me sore throats, regularly. And at one point I tried a herbal tea that was a mixture of sage and clove. And I didn't like it because of the clove. I don't like clove. It's an awful taste. I just cannot put up with it, you know, like, ugh, it's gross. Anyway, happy lurking. I should probably go down to the river, actually, before I go running off. Or can I maybe find comfrey around here? That's thistles. Maybe steal some from the garden. What are they growing here? Anyway, what is this stuff? Hi.
A word with you.
A word with me? You need help? Hi, what's up?
Jesus Christ be praised.
Okay. You want something?
You want something?
I do. And you look like the kind of fellow who knows a thing or two and wouldn't mind a bit of work that's not entirely, well, honest.
Oh.
What's it about?
I'm looking for someone who knows how to dip her pockets. For a reward, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Let's hear it.
Who do you want me to rob?
There's a farmer who lives in the craftsman's...
Who am I robbing?
He made a killing supplying vegetables to the monastery. I worked for him for a while, but then he threw me out without even paying me for my labour. I'd like you to steal the groschen he owes me. And also a pouch containing an amulet he got from the herb woman. He's as superstitious as an old crone, so when he realises he's lost it, he'll have a fit.
Sounds easy enough.
It ain't quite that easy, otherwise I'd handle it myself. That fucker don't trust no one, and he's always looking over his shoulder. If you manage to nick his pouch and his coin, you can keep the groschen as a reward. Good luck to you.
Another pickpocket mission. I haven't really done pickpocketing, so we'll look at that later. We'll get into our thievery life at some point, just not right now. Let me hop, bit of parkour. I don't know what comfrey looks like in the game, so I'm gonna have to poke and prod around a little bit and look at every plant with like purpley coloured flowers. But it said it grows along waterfronts and in ditches. That's the thistle, though. It's not that one. Wormwood. I mean, I might be able to buy it if push comes to shove. Thistles. And also ditches in fields. Well, there are fields up there. You know, there's like... you know... crop fields. So maybe over there too? If it comes to it?